everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be giving a tutorial on how to make money as a civilian in ERLC. So, first of all, you're going to want to click the button with the 3 dashes. Now, there's the civilian team, sheriff, firefighter, police, and dot. When you spawn in the game, you are on the civilian team, so we don't have to do anything here right now. For new players, it can be very hard to get around the map. So by clicking the little map button, you can see the whole map and set waypoints. So here's Riverside, and over here is Springfield. Springfield is a lot smaller and everything, so Riverside is where you want to be most of the time. So there's the hospital and the jewelry store, and that's how you use the map. So now I'm going to show you stuff on your phone. So you spawn with 2 items, your phone and ID. So once you use this phone, all these apps will pop up. First, we're going to go over the messages one. You can message anybody you want in the server. So I can say hello, and then they will respond. There you go, they respond. Now the next button is the 911 button. So you can call the 911 services if you need help. Like, for example, say my car is stuck in the ditch or something. I would call Dot. So let's do that. And I would say, my car is stuck. And I would say at spawn because that's where I am. So, and then emergency services are on their way. So they would come. So this is the taxi app. So you can call it taxi or limousine. So I would say, yes, I am sure I want to call a taxi. I would have to pay, but in this server there are no taxi drivers, but this is very useful in a server with lots of people. This one is the house app, and you need to have a house to have it. This next one's the weather app. It's fairly useful. The weather doesn't really affect the game, except like I guess the color of the screen. And this one is the little star, the 3 stars one. I'm skipping the little boss one for now. So this one tells you the businesses near you and what they're rated, and you can go to them. Now it's this boss one. So once you click it, you can start My Mafia. This is how you're going to make money. So you click it and you get to name it. So I'm going to call it JKN for now. And it will say it was created. So as you can see, I have made $0, and you can invite anybody you want to come and help you, up to 4 players maximum. And so as you can see, I have made 100%, and we have made $0 in the JKN. So now I am going to show you how to get a car. So you can find these little vehicle spawns at the spawn places of any of the jobs. So when you click it, all these cars will show up. Some of them you own and some of them you can buy. So this is the one you always start with, and you can buy different ones in different colors like this. If it were me, I would just stick to your basic car until you get more money, because you do have to gas up and pay for repairs. So I'll just spawn this red truck for now because it's the one I have and it's pretty high fuel. So we are going to be going to the jewelry store. So if you're new, just double tap where you want to go. So I'm going to double tap the jewelry store, and it will set a waypoint. Now, when I look around the map, there's a waypoint. As you can see, it's right there. So we're going to go to it. A tip for waypoints far away, just follow the road, even if the road gives a different direction than the waypoint is. Just follow it because it's better than going off-roading and having a chance of getting stuck. So, in a big server, you would usually park behind the jewelry store because of the back door. But in this case, I'm going to park in front of it just for easy access. And as soon as you rob anything, the police are contacted. So let's go inside and I'm going to show you. So this is my license. First of all, it shows me, and I can show it to police officers. Now this is the glass cutter. I got it from the tool store, and it's how you rob the jewelry store. So When you go up to one of these, you can hit cut glass, and it will come up with the robbery info. So there's easy, which you can make $900. There's normal, which you can make up to $1,450, and hard, which is $2,450. Of course, what they're ranked is how hard they are, but I'm going to do hard mode on this one because I think it's easier. So you got to keep your finger in the green box like so. So you just got to make sure it's not in the red, because if it's not in the red, then you won't get your money and the police will be contacted. As you can see, now I'm wanted by the police. So up here in the top corner, I am wanted by the police 1 star for 110 seconds. And here in the bottom corner, I'm making $1,600 in 3 minutes. So I have to stay alive and not go to jail for 3 minutes in order to keep my money. This is harder in big servers with lots of cops, and I recommend getting a backup driver in your mafia so you can get out. Now I'm going to show you the tool store so you know where you can get all the tools for robbing. So around the jewelry store, it's just right behind it on this little wacky road here. And if you go right across from it, there's another tool store that sells different types of tools. So there's the tool store right there. It says tool store, and it's probably one of the most accessible buildings out of all of the game. So I'm going to go inside here and buy some tools. So these are the ones I recommend buying when you hit shop tools. The baseball bat for $700. And the lockpick, the glass cutter, which I already own, the RFD distributor, and the crowbar. Some of these are multi-use and some of them are not multi-use. So this is how you use a baseball bat. This one's multi-use and it doesn't run out of durability. So you hit a cash register until it eventually breaks open. As soon as it breaks open, you can steal it. Now, as soon as it ends up finishing stealing, the police are contacted, which makes it hard to rob both cash registers. Now here is the fire alarm. I can pull the alarm and it will make me more wanted because it calls the firefighters for a false alarm. So it says, yes, do you want to? And you can only call it every 30 minutes. So after the alarm is triggered, I can get out. But oh no, the police are coming. So I'm going to show you what it's like for a police to come, just so you're aware of what it's like. So if I'm in here, oh no, the police came in. And usually if they're an officer, they will tase you like this. And it says jump to get up, but it actually doesn't work. You cannot jump to get up. And the police will usually handcuff you. If you leave while in handcuffs, you'll get 5-minute jail time, but usually jail can be up to 5 minutes, depending on how wanted you are. So the police can search me and detain me. So once I'm detained, which I can agree to, I can walk around freely, but I can't drive or anything, and I'm still in handcuffs. So I can't rob anything. The police can easily take me back. They can release me or arrest me. As you can see, I can also hit the police and damage them, which is a great way of getting away if you're not already in handcuffs. So once you go over here, this is how you rob an ATM. So usually you could buy money with Robux, which is pretty useful. But if you go into the bottom corner, you can see click to interact with the RFID distributor. So there's easy, normal, and hard, which can make up to $7,000. And it's actually pretty hard. That's why the payout is more money than the jewelry store. So I'm going to do easy just to show you. So as you can see, the selected code is EEC. So we got to find that on here. And I found it. It's in the last row. So you have to click the screen once the little flashing light goes on top of it. Like this one's at the bottom. You click now. Like that. And basically you have to get 6 codes in the amount of time you have, which is 1 minute. You can find ATMs all around the map, usually in front of buildings. I just recommend checking your surroundings because there's lots of ATMs in front of like police stations and sheriff's offices. So once you click the last one, you can click to withdraw. So click here to withdraw. And once you click, then you can withdraw the money. And sadly, the problem with ATMs is police can camp you because of how long they take. And anyways, now in the corner, I have made $2,000, but I have to wait more time. So my whole mafia, I have made $4,000, but since I haven't waited out the time yet, my ranking still says I have $0. So I have to wait 3 minutes. Anyways, here's how to rob a house with a lockpick. So, out of the big and small houses, always choose the small ones. I don't know why I didn't in here, but always choose the small ones because they have the same amount of money. So easy, normal, and hard, of course. I'm going to be doing easy because I might even fail here. So, once you break into the house, you have to stop each of these little lines on the tiny little yellow line in the middle, and okay, last one, and I sadly failed. But if I were to break in, there would be bundles of money on the ground, each $300 to $600 inside of them. That's why you want to pick the smaller houses because it's more compact. Also, as soon as you break in, if you get in or not, the police are contacted. That's why you want to get the money fast. Get in and get out. You have to go out the same door. Whenever you are driving around and there's a parking lot with 2 cars in them, one of them is always wanted. So that one was for sale, but this one is wanted. So I break in with my crowbar. My crowbar is multi-use. So I have to tap the screen once this little bar is on top of the green. You get 3 fails and 3 attempts. So as soon as I do that, the police are called, so I have to do this part fast. So I have to figure out which one goes where. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing now. You have to wait for the sparks in order for you to know if it's actually hit or not. Once you are done that, you drive it to the mod shop where you can sell the car. So I'll go there now. Once you are here, you have to find Eddie. So Eddie will be in here somewhere, and don't worry, you don't have to set a waypoint to find the mod shop because it sets one for you. So you can sell it or negotiate it. Usually cars can range up to $4,000 to $7,000, and if you negotiate it, you get to keep the car for the rest of your game. So by game, I mean until you leave. So now I'm going to show you what jail looks like if you get arrested by a cop. By the way, when you're selling a car, only half of the money goes into the shared account and the other half goes into your pocket. So here's what it looks like when you're in jail. So basically this little door opens in 35 seconds, but my time remaining in jail, so I have to stay in jail for another 1 minute and 10 seconds. There is a way to get out of jail, so every 6 hours you are allowed to pay your bail. It can range from $1,000 to $3,000. By the way, your jail time is based on how high wanted you are. So I'm going to bail out because I doubt you want to sit here with me for 40 seconds. So you just hit pay bail, and when you get out of jail, you'll end up at spawn again. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video where I'll show you how to make money as a sheriff. Bye!